What's up, people? Can you guys see me, man? What's up, Jackery? Oh man, shit, I just woke up. Hey, Ricardo. Man, what time is it there for you guys, man? Sup, Justin? Sup, Mr. Light? Hey, Chiozuka. 1:53 a.m. Damn, is it like the US? Oh, okay. Hey, Lucas. What's up, people? Oh man, I am fucking tired, guys. See? This baby, this of course the baby cot has actually got me up all night, man. I just woke up. We checked into the Shang like at, I don't know, like 1 a.m. or something. Basically, the whole family is staying here, so we got a combined room. Let me see whether I can get you guys a view. Shit, where's the card? Fuck, everyone took the card. Then what am I supposed to do? Man. No, man. This is all raw stuff. Nobody's gonna make the bed. Shit. Let me see. This card should get me back in. If I don't get back in, guys, I locked myself out. Give me a second. Shit. So I got a room for basically my two families. So this room is adjoining, and the room across, and this is the view of my room, which is not too bad, I would say. So this is a twin bed. I couldn't get the master bed one. Brought all the baby stuff, the cot, and then yeah, this is a nice bathroom, not too bad. So this is the washroom. Oops! Oh, I forgot I pulled out the plug of the. Forgot that I pulled out the card, man. Shit! Pulled out the card. There's no electricity. So here's the bathroom. Not too bad. With a nice shower and shit. Yeah, I haven't got the chance to use it, guys. Probably not gonna use it at all. Hopefully, I can join you guys for the webinar tonight, man. Oh man. Yeah, guys, so today being a Sunday and everything, I just want to do an AMA, ask me anything, just chill out, have fun, ask random questions about the market. That's why I was thinking, do I want to do a full crypto? Okay, guys, let's set the tone. Let's do 80% lifestyle, okay? 20% crypto. I don't want to fucking keep talking about crypto, man. Quantum is going through the roof, although the call came on the 13th of August, I know everyone was, couldn't wait. Some people didn't even renew the membership because they thought, I'm losing money on Quantum. Quantum is recovering, guys. Quantum is an awesome project. Quantum paid for these 3 rooms, guys. Quantum paid for these 3 rooms. Okay, what more do you want? Come on, man. Staying here for 2 nights. Stayed here last night, staying here tonight. Yeah, No one's gonna give you that prediction, man. Civic has been rocking. Civic has been doing very, very well, okay? Civic has just been making all the right moves, making all the right connections. What more do you want? What more do you want? Next question, man. Next question. Yeah, Quantum has, I think, a fireside chat with all the I think, what the hell? Okay, they're having a fireside chat today, right? Is it today? With Draper Draper. It's a fun house, right? It's a fun house. So I think they're gonna do pretty well. They're gonna shill, and I remember that the CEO, basically the founder, Patrick Dye, is actually in connection with Tim Draper himself. So yeah, that's right, man. Is is there any big casinos near for poker? Yes, in Singapore there's only two places to play. Well, there's only one place to play Texas Hold'em, where we talk about poker, and that's at Resort World Sentosa. Yep. I have a lot of faith in OMG. Yeah, you should. OMG is a good project, man, but it's going to take some time. OMG is a project that has no mainnet yet, but they have very strong fundamentals. Yeah, Crown Casino is... I've not been to Melbourne, guys. I have not. I will do my best to come. Can you do a Civic video, please? As in, yeah, I don't mind reviewing Civic for sure, but I think Vinny is a little bit out of my reach at the moment. Guys, that's why I say you want bigger interviews, you gotta share the channel, let the channel grow in subscribership, man. You see, it's all about coverage, right? The kind of audience that I build with you guys, I think it's more about solid investing here. You know, we're not here to do any pump and dumps. We're here to literally grow the channel with quality content. And you know, if let's say you want to have more interviews, then you have to let the channel grow as well. Let it grow to 50, 100,000. I can reach out to anyone I want. That's the thing, right? Because I can't grow. I can only grow so fast. But at the end of the day, I need the virility of the public, right? You should make some Crypto Grinders merchandise. Justin, Justin, I would love to, man. But you know, the logistics and having it mailed out. I would rather currently the resources be spent on talent for research, report writing, you know, writing articles to get people aware about this space. I think that's very important. They don't have to be investors or traders. Even if they want to learn about investing and trading, they should at least learn about this space first. And once they know about this space, they're comfortable, then they can look into investing. What's a good TA book? I think any book that discusses... Is there... wait. Crypto Grinder underwear. Wait, any good TA book? Okay, technical analysis books, anything that is... I think a very good a book will always be something about... A very good book would always be about Fibonacci's, moving averages, any book that... Okay, I'm really sorry. I don't need to read all this kind of stuff because I already have all the in-depth knowledge that I had when I was in banking. So I am not the best person, but I promise you, we will be having Technical Tuesday from going forward. We're going to be having this segment called Technical Tuesday. Me and Andy. It will be a 15-minute segment, and then we're going to, we're going to launch it ever so often, every fortnight for the YouTube subscribers, right? Because we want people to understand technicals, okay? Because technicals is always fun, right? It's a bit faster. You can come up with a setup faster than a fundamental aspect. As you can see, you look at quantum. Everyone was like losing faith because I made the call like 13th of August. It went down, it dipped like 50% down, and then after that, it literally shot back up again. So it's like today. What day is it today? Today is shit. I don't even know what day is it. Today is the 1st of September. So you imagine it took 1.5 months, guys. 1.5 months before something happens, right? So this is the way it is. How do you do your fundamental analysis? Okay, I think fundamental analysis was based on the fact that in the past, you know, as bankers, right, we always have to pitch financial products to our clients. So these products can have, for example, okay, maybe I give you a very specific example. Bitcoin Gold is a scam. I have no idea whether it's a scam or not. Okay, whenever if it's going to be a scam, it's going to have time. It will take place only very much later, right? Because anyone can propose anything. Like all these things could potentially scam, right? It's just a matter of how strong the teams are. But okay, let me get back to that question. How do you do fundamental analysis? So guys, I think this one is a very good question. So let me just share how I do stuff, and then you decide how you do stuff. Okay, so as you know, I used to have to pitch financial products to my clients. Okay, they are all coming in with 500,000, 200,000, 1 mil or and above and whatever. They want to create a portfolio. So based on their risk profile first, and once we have determined their risk profile through FNA, all right, then we will, FNA being a financial needs analysis, okay, so anyone who is a financial advisor will know what the hell I'm talking about. And then from then, once we have determined their risk profile, we recommend products. There will be a suite of products within the bank's arsenal where it can pitch to the bank, to the client. So, for example, bonds are relatively considered safe assets, or at least we call it what do you call it? Conservative assets. So anything that's a government bond, anything that it's a corporate bond with AAA grading and above, usually pays about 3%, no more than 3% per annum kind of stuff. Okay. Then after that, you have the moderate risk stuff, which is for example, stocks that have been around for a long time that pays dividends. Those are usually considered moderate risk, right? Still risk to default. You have unit trusts or mutual funds that could also fall into the moderate risk category. Then you have what else? Equity-linked structures. Anything that's a financial derivative is high risk because it's always pegged to the volatility index, right? Yeah, I mean, based on the fact that options, futures, and all that, there has to be a certain amount of volatility first, and then from there we can take a spread from it. So it's determined on the volatility of that particular volatility index pegs the whole market, right? The CBOE. So once we have determined the risk profile, we will find a product for that client. Okay. Then what makes me want to find certain stocks? We will look at the profile of the stock. When you talk about proper fundamental analysis, we're talking about looking into their revenue stream, how much cash flow they have, what's the past 3 years revenue stream, how much profit have they been making, are they dividend stock or are they a growth stock, right? We look at all this, the PE ratio, we look at the price earning ratio, we look at the book value, right? Book value is a bit bullshit, especially when it comes to a market that has too much liquidity. The book value is always way off. So you're usually buying something that is considered overvalued if you look at the book value. So for crypto, it's hard to determine. There's no way that you can determine in that way. I've seen articles that are trying to give a value to the current token, but I'm sorry to say this, that's all pompous bullshit. It's hard to say that just because the ICO raised this amount and then there's a total number of existing running in supply, it doesn't mean anything. Like, where's the revenue? Please tell me the revenue first. Don't tell me that you raise money and then that's the so-called the valuation of the token. What the fuck? Like, so what if let's say it was, okay, let's say for example a token sale, there was a total of 100 million tokens, and then the ICO raised 15 million, something like that. That's the valuation. That's not the valuation, guys. That's just basically how much it costs per token at that point. But when you talk about valuation, how are you going to give it a valuation? Everything is all VC, right? Everything is all VC style. It's like from when they were. Do you know that Change started out with 200,000. Now they're raising, I think, 15 to 18 million. Right? I mean, when there's actual revenue, when there's people using the marketplace, when people are paying to be part of that application, being part of that marketplace, like for example, any kind of marketplace, they have to pay a fee. Let's say I want to put my financial products on this change.bank marketplace. I'm not shilling, I'm just giving an example. Or any kind of marketplace whatsoever. I will have to pay. It's just like for example, if I wanted some coverage, or anyone who wants coverage on my channel, they have to pay me. Something like that. That's an incoming revenue, right? That's incoming revenue for me, net off any cost that I have to pay my grinders or my team or whatnot, overheads, and any balance is the profit, right? There has to be something like that, what? Always, how are all these projects having anything? Please share with me otherwise. There's a 1 month lag. Okay, just catching up with a little bit of Is that true about the quantum guy? I am not Patrick Dye. I'm not going to speak for him. And anyway, guys, I think for the fact that Patrick Dye has been still having all these collaborations, still having all these heavy hitting interviews, don't you think that whatever scam that he was involved in doesn't mean not now? I think it doesn't mean anything. You know, it's nothing much. Good morning from Albania. Oh, wow, sheesh. Good morning to you, man. That's awesome. How do I become a grinder? Well, okay. How many Asians lose hair and get bald? Actually, quite a. Okay, look, man. Going bald is a inheritability. Wait, shit. It's a hereditary. I can't even pronounce it. It's a hereditary thing. If my dad was balding, okay, my brother is starting to bald. My younger brother is starting to bald. So yeah, you know, it can happen, but even if it did, I'll just have to shave my head. It doesn't matter. I'm not too much into the looks things. How much do you charge for portfolio setup / analysis? Basically, you can email me at ryan@cryptogrinders.com. Right? Basically, what I can tell you that I cover in portfolio analysis, like I said, I will go through your risk profile specifically and also your financial needs analysis, meaning that what's your financial objective. And also, you know, I'll be having to ask definitely stuff about your past experience, because based on your past experience, we can predetermine what cryptocurrencies or what kind of portfolio, what kind of leverage we need, what kind of instruments that we can get involved in with your money, right? So it's a whole list of stuff that we need to do. And then, yeah, that's what we cover during the consultation. That's stuff that I could never cover online because there's just too much. Yep. It's not a Versace shirt, man. I wish it was a Versace shirt. It's, yeah, you guys can guess, man. You guys can guess what kind of shirt this is. It's a nice shirt, right? It's a nice t-shirt. Yep. Whoever can guess it right will get a free spot in the paid group for October. Whoever can guess this t-shirt. Nope, not H&M, man. Raw Special. Nope. What's that, man? Harry Potter? What? No, man, it's not Harry Potter, man. Primark, no, man. We don't have Primark in Singapore. No, not Moschino. Not Moschino, man. Zara, nope. Wow, Corona, Abercrombie doesn't have these kind of stuff, man. Abercrombie is very dressed down. Oktoberfest, nah. Come on, I don't even drink beer, man. But yeah, I know what about it. Crown, nope. Whoever can guess it right by the time I finish my stream, yeah, you get a free spot. I mean, I don't mind giving a few free spots if you get it right. Like the very first person who gets it right, you know. So how's the day, guys? I mean, I wanted to do at 8 o'clock, but I'm very worried that my no, not Armani, at Hardy, no. Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's a very big brand. It's a very, very big brand. But I have been buying their products for a very, very long time. Like very, very long time. Like ever since when I was broke, I would still buy their products. I just love the designs so much. Patrick Tan, you're right. Patrick Tan, you have a free slot to October's Signals group. That's right, man. That is right. Dolce & Gabbana. I think they are one of the strongest brands, as in terms of design. They are still the only ones that are still by themselves. They're not owned by anybody, because you know LVMH buys up every motherfucking brand out there, man. Every motherfucking brand, and it's still, yeah, I feel very sad. Like you know, like Volkswagen, right, buys up all the fucking strong car brands because they're so fucking rich. Dolce & Gabbana still stands by himself, man. Congratulations, Patrick. Congratulations. I think, Patrick, you're already part of the Signals group, or are you not? If you're not, then next in the month of then in the month of November, we'll invite you in. You know what? Hell with it. I'll put you in this month. I'll put you in this month. I don't want you to wait the whole month. It's very unfair. But I said your shirt. Sorry, what do you say, Zachary? There was, because I'm now having this. Okay, don't forget that I'm on a handphone. So this little I can't. I'm trying to stabilize it so that it doesn't like keep moving too much. Yeah. What do you think about Ripple? Okay, I used to like Ripple, but Ripple doesn't have any momentum. Patrick is an insider. Louis Groenwald, the answer has already been already put out there, man. Yes, it is Dolce & Gabbana. Yeah, you message Orbiton, but I need to tell Orbiton. Orbiton doesn't know that I'm doing this, right? Because it's live. I always like to do things that are spontaneous, you know? Yeah. But I'll message, you can message Orbiton, Andy also. But let them know. Because they're out at the moment, so they may not know. But never mind, I can add you personally. Can I guess your glasses? You can, but there's no price for it, man. There's no price for it. But you can try. You can try. You can try, man. Many rumors about XRP will boom. Okay, XRP, right? It's a banking. It's meant to be a banking institutionalization kind of cryptocurrency, right? It's more for private. It's more for private for banking. Let's put it at that. Fast payment processing, very fast block times. Yeah. Then quantum if I guess your headphones. What? Not happening in a million years, man. How many hard wallets do you have? I have 2. I have 2 hard wallets. 2. Actually, one is just so that I can update, right? Because just in case there's anything that goes wrong, the update would have messed up that one and not the main one. You know what I'm saying? I bought Ledger Nano S because I can buy it from... Okay, in Singapore, there are a few people that actually resell it, or at least they brought it in and then they resell it. Yeah. Thoughts on any good ICO coming up? Yeah, I'm not an iPhone guy, man. How is the ocean? Not so nice in Singapore. The ocean is not nice in Singapore, guys. When I went to Italy, oh man, the ocean was just beautiful. The ocean was lovely. I did get a chance to go to Bondi Beach, which I was supposed to. Like there was a chance for me to go to Bondi Beach, but I didn't have the chance, so it was a bit sad. Salt. Yeah, I've been reading a little bit about Salt. I will check it out. It sounds like a cool name though. What's the best tourist thing to do in Singapore? Eating. Eating is the best tourist thing in Singapore. Like if you guys like ever come by, I would love to bring you all around the island to just eat stuff. Okay, this is what we do, right? Okay, we don't have like nature parks and stuff. We don't have nature parks and stuff. Let me answer this very important question first. Ryan, what are your thoughts on Tezos and how much capital it's raised with? But BTC would have forked twice before its launch, and from all the BTC contribution, it would have BCH Bitcoin Gold. My thoughts about Tezos, as in, okay, Tezos is another company, right? No, I have not checked out Tezos, Hamza. So I need to go and start reading up again. So once I read up already, I'll probably do another video and then talk about anything under the sun again. Another AMA. Yeah, there's Tezos also, this project. I mean, guys, I wanna be able to flip the cryptos that I'm investing in first before I look at something else. It's no point going all over the place when that particular crypto has not made you money. But of course, naturally, Quantum is making me money. Quantum should be making you money as well if you are invested in it. But of course, naturally, if you were invested in it way earlier, above 0.0033, 0.0035, you're not going to be making money. I was buying quantum throughout the dips, guys. 0.00225 was the cheapest that I ever bought my quantum. And like I said, always ladder your buy-ins, always ladder your buy-ins. You know, never ever buy one shot at whenever I say something or whoever says something, ladder your buy-ins. I think this strategy is something that I started to emphasize on a little bit more. And then after that, a lot of other traders in the space started to emphasize it more as well. You know, they never emphasized it. Sometimes whenever they pitch something, they don't talk about the buying strategy, the selling strategy. Also, only when they start seeing other YouTubers, or at least I think from at least my channel, they started realizing, oh yeah, that's true. I better protect my signals channel, because there are a lot of signals channels out there, man, like a lot. So end of the day, just be a bit wary. The strategies are always being adopted by everyone else, man. But trust me when I say this, our signals group is one of the best in terms of not only just value but also in terms of strategy. We are a very strong signals group, guys. I don't focus just on technical analysis. I focus very much on fundamental analysis, and that is why when I gave the call on quantum, I stuck to my call on quantum. And just because quantum lost so much value, went down all the way, I think close to $7 at one point, I still held my ground because I knew fundamentally there's nothing wrong with them. It's just that they had a very bad timing, okay? Because at that point there was the China ban on ICOs and China ban to the exchanges, right? It was a double whammy for them, right? But I think people are starting to move along. Ryan, in terms of seafood, okay, let's have a lifestyle question. I love lobsters and crabs, guys. I love lobsters and crabs. I love crabs with eggs. Like, you know, Japan has very nice seafood, man. Japan seafood is top notch. I'm just afraid of the Fukushima radiation. I'm not sure like how much of the seafood, like, you know, is okay. But you know, on YouTube there are these. I think there's this channel that reviews Japanese street food, right? So fresh. They just do the sashimi on the spot, and the fish are so weird. Like, there's this dragon fish, and then there's like the shrimp. It's out of this world, man. The seafood there is really out of this world. But maybe they are mutated. That's why. No, they're not. They were actually like that. And Singapore doesn't have all this. You know, Singapore brings in the conventional stuff, and most of the time, it may not be from Japan. That's what I found out. Most of the Japanese food that comes in from Singapore can come from Vietnam, Australia, especially the salmon, maybe the US to a certain extent. Hey, hello. Hey, Janet. What's up? Ryan, what do you think about Kyber? It's time to load some right now. Yeah, Kyber is an awesome project, but trust me when I say this, I actually participated in the ICO, but I have not flipped it yet. I should have, but yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It's just 3.6 Ethereum, so not gonna like, I will just let it play out. See what happens. I am planning to stake my quantum, man. I'm not gonna. Okay, so here's the plan. Quantum, I'm gonna stake half, and the other half, I'm going to see whether there's any speculative value, right? Because usually there's a little bit of speculative value. If it might go parabolic, it may not, but half and half. And the other half is more for flexible trading, in and out for accumulation. And that portion, when I accumulate, is meant to stake. I build up on that portion. So I have a staking portion, and then I have a portion for trading. And then that trading portion will allow me to accumulate tokens, and then load up onto the staking portion. Because the staking portion, every time that you want to stake, right, there has to be a 500 block confirmation, right? So each block, the broadcasting time, each between blocks is, I think, 2 minutes and 38 seconds, 40 seconds. So it's going to take some time. So that's 20.8 hours approximately for that batch to earn or have a chance to earn quantum. No, OMG has not failed, man. OMG has not failed. It's just that they don't have a mainnet up yet. But when they're up, they're gonna move also. We don't. It looks like that. It's very true. Like Metal, Quantum, Civic, OMG. You see, these picks were the Crypto Grinders picks, man. I don't go all over the place, man. How many quantum did you buy on one ladder? Roughly about 10k worth per ladder. Please put your phone somewhere on the table. We are getting dizzy. Okay, let me try to put it on the table then. Okay, let me try to stack it. Stack it. Then you can see my fat chin. Whoa. Okay, let me see whether we can put this here. Oh, if I put it here, then I can't. Oh, it's a bit low, guys. Okay, wait. Let me try to hit. Let me try to stack it with my baby bottles. There. There you go. See? All right. Yeah. Okay. Wait, let me see whether I can get the questions without. Okay. Whoa. There are some good questions. I was scared about trading lately. How do I solve this problem? What are you scared of, Picky Quest? When you say you're scared of trading, what happened? Like, what are you scared about? Ryan, what do you think about edX? People are going crazy now, acting like it's the next Neo. That's when the part where you have to be very cautious, because people get crazy out of... You see, let's just tell you how it works. So how it works is that we have a bunch of marketers, right, spreading the word like wildfire. So the moment that goes out, there are going to be articles that are going to be out. So these articles are going to create a lot of hype, okay? Because everyone wants to be in the next this and the next that. Then after that, what you failed to realize is that you didn't bother to really dive deep into the... I have rejected certain advertising offers because they wanted to advertise, and the moment I looked at the team, I didn't see anything. I rejected the offer. I didn't even bother whether they want how much they wanted to pay, because if I don't even feel confident when I just look at one glance. It's not about what you're gonna pay me or who the hell you are, but it's about what's your team like? Where are your financial backers? Why don't you have any financial backers? And if not, why are you raising so much? Why can't you do an ICO and raise say 5 million for the next 3 years? You bootstrap it. I can respect you for that, you know, if you want to do that. Or why don't you start off writing more about how much you raised in the VC round, the early stage round. Write about that. Right, somewhere in your white paper, tell us how much you raised. And I would respect you if you bootstrap, and then you started off with very little. You've been trashing out your project for 1.5 years. You're about to launch something solid because you want to offer something solid to the public, right? So you already have that in place. You have a technical demo, and then you ICO. At least people have something to look forward to. They know that you have already reached a certain stage. That's why you're willing to go public. When you ICO, guys, that means you're already kind of going public already. You better have something to show. Don't kind of just show me with just like a random idea. I like to look at the 7-day chart also. Yeah, 7-day charts are good, man. Losing? Dude. In investing, we always lose money. It's just about how much we lose and how much we can win, right? It's a ratio. You need to understand the ratio. If you're losing more than you are winning, you have to re-strategize. Why? Are you taking on too much risk? Are you having unrealistic expectations of a trade when this particular crypto, for example, doesn't even have this range, and then you purposely, you set a very, very high TP, a target price? Yeah. Are you doing all that kind of stuff? You shouldn't, right? Everyone loses, man. What percentage of my portfolio should I hold in quantum? No matter what, Crypto Chris, in any particular portfolio, you should always have, in every particular portfolio, you should always have a portion. Yeah, Glenn, sure, will do. He is out now having lovey-dovey time. Okay, No more than 20%, man. It's a very standard answer. No more than 20% into any one particular cryptocurrency. And if you want to buy more, you have to reduce that. I usually don't set TP, that's the problem. You have to set a TP, man. That is why understanding basic technical analysis, which is called the Fibonacci retracement, is very important. Very, very important, man. It gives you perspective. It gives you a chance to have a realistic expectation of the crypto. Because if it has never reached there before, and guys, please don't always go and pick the all-time high as the TP level. I think that's just being very new. If the all-time high has been achieved multiple times throughout its price history, okay. But then try to understand how long did each cycle take, or how much momentum, and track the news. Track the news. Put in little pin messages, like what caused it to go up, what caused it to go down, you know, that kind of stuff. And then you see. Can we go back to talking about the women? What do you want to talk about the women, bro? We can talk about anything. Today is Ask Me Anything. It's just that every time when I come online, it's like, oh, this crypto, this and... Guys, it's a Sunday. Give me a break. I'm in Shangrila. You know, Citibank event tomorrow. DigiByte. Is it going to have some momentum? Can I ask you all a question? Can I just be nice and ask you all a question too? So what? Tell me, so what? So what just because there's going to be an event tomorrow? If the event tomorrow is going to reveal something huge, did they hint it? Did they hint it? They're going to put, did they put Shangrila in Singapore, bro? There's only one Shangrila in Singapore. There's only one. So what was I about to say? Your thoughts on veganism. I'm not a vegetarian. Is that right? Is that veganism? Is it like a like vegan, being vegan, right? Oh, so the DigiByte, yes. Wait, let me handle one here. Okay, so if this event is going to reveal something big in their roadmap, it's going to be a launch. Okay, get very excited. Sure. Okay, but I think they have already disappointed for way too long. They are very poor, like, you know, they're very poor community follow-up and stuff like that. I really don't think it's wise to invest in that. Look, imagine people who were at DigiByte at, was it at like 21,000 Satoshis? Where is it now? Like few hundred Satoshis? Have I watched the movie It yet? No, I'm not watching that movie, man. I'm scared. I watched It before, like a long time ago. 430 Satoshis. It was 21,000 Satoshis, right? At the high, or is it 22,000 Satoshis? Dude, it has lost like fucking 90% of the value, man. More than 90%. Shut up, Louis, man. I'm not gonna watch It. I know, I read the book. It's by Stephen King. I'm not gonna watch that shit, man. Look, the old one is scary. This one, I don't think it's very scary. It just looks too artificial. You should watch the Thai horror shows, man. The Thai horror shows are scary. It is not scary. Oh, okay, fine. Ask wifey to hold your hand. Yeah, okay, then my next question, man. What are the top 5 technical indicators? Hate the dependence of CGI. Yes, that is true. American movies are all about the CGI. Top 5 technical indicators. I'll give you 3. Fibonacci, moving averages, EMA. What else do I use? I use... Oh, wow, everyone's back. Hi, sweetie.
Daddy.
Are you ready? You want to go swimming, is it? Are you ready to go swimming?
Yes.
Are you ready to go swimming? Okay, go and rest first. Go and rest first. Go and rest first. So yeah, guys. Yeah, I might need to go and bring my daughter for a swim soon. So sorry, what's the questions again? Name a good scary movie from your side of the world. From it's raining. Oh yeah, it's raining. Yeah, you're right, Patrick. That sucks. Not yet, sweetie, but it might be raining soon.
I don't even see the sky is going to turn brown.
The sky is never gonna turn brown, sweetie. The sky is gonna turn dark. You wanna say hi? You wanna say hi to everybody? You want to sit on my lap and say hi to everybody? Say hi.
Hello.
Yeah, so everyone just came back, left me there by myself. No lah, I was very sleepy. Everyone saying hello to you, sweetie. Yeah. Say hello. See?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
How old are you?
I am 5 years old.
And what's your favorite cake?
My favorite cake is princess.
Princess cakes, the Disney princess, right? And today, who bought for you the earrings? Oh, Auntie Georgia, right? Yeah. So we celebrated her. So why are we even here? So, what's your favorite crypto? What's your favorite crypto, Hannah? What's your favorite crypto?
Bitcoin.
All right, you heard it right. Hey, she likes Bitcoin, guys. Okay. Huh? Smart ones love Bitcoin, right? That's right. That's right, man. See? That's right. So, okay.
Yay.
Why are we? Oh, what languages you speak in Singapore? Mandarin and Mandarin and English, man. I'm not that super bilingual, or at least multilingual. I speak English and Mandarin, but I don't write Mandarin. So why are we here? Because my baby Haley celebrated her 1 month baby shower. So it's basically like when a baby crosses 30 days to 30 days, it's a good thing we have to celebrate, because during that period it's actually a very high risk period, right? There are a lot of stuff that still can occur, like the jaundice level is still very high, like Haley's. Oh, I'll blow. No. Okay, no, okay. Can't ask me questions, guys. I do not have a pump.
Hello.
So I was here basically celebrating the 1 month. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I changed the name, man. No longer full-time father, man. Why I even had the name the full-time father was because I was doing internet marketing at one point and everything was kind of automated, but I realized the moment I started like my business, like literally running the business, I couldn't have that title anymore, because I don't spend much time with the kids. I'm doing a lot of research, I'm having a lot of meetings. I'm very thankful that the wife has always been around helping me out, always supporting me. My wife works also as a full-time job, but she's awesome. She's always just tanking in terms of the logistics and the kids. Of course, naturally, if I have the time, I will help out with the kids as well. It's just that it's not often. Just about rolled out the bed. Yeah, they better handle it, man. This is gonna take forever, guys. How long is it gonna take to do what? Wait, your wife was panicked. Is it? No, I don't think my kid could roll out of the bed, man. My kid cannot do that yet. Haha, no, I mean she knows, because her daddy actually tells her about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. She's a smart kid, man. She really is. Isn't as great as your technical analysis. Dude, this is okay. I don't have that inflatable thing. I need to get my daughter to know how to swim, man. 5 years old. Do you think hold any Golem network tokens? No, man. Golem is such a long drawn project. I think I'm gonna wait for when they have their platform out yet, then I'll go and invest in it. It's too long. Ryan, your thoughts on the Ethereum conspiracy about the huge tumble between exchanges controlling almost all the volume? Very possible. Very possible. I think that to a certain extent, right, the exchanges do collude with each other. and also they are creating price differentials potentially, and a lot of exchanges, right, especially those that are a bit too far off in terms of price, they are manipulating their own market price. Okay. For license, when it comes down to cryptocurrencies, right? At the moment there is no license, because you must understand that you want to be a financial advisor in the space. For me, I used to be a banker, so I already have that experience in managing clients' funds, and at the same time, it's not just about you investing in crypto, right? It's about you managing other people's money. So you must have had experience in that, right? And then if you want to provide financial advisory, at the moment there's no governing body that can enable you to do that. You can try probably looking at DGC, but DGC is not to provide financial advice on crypto. It's about creating awareness about crypto. Like, for example, what are the tax implications? What's the regulatory stand legally on what was I saying? So the DGC, it's a $3,000 course. You can sign up as a member on a month-to-month basis, and then you take the exam. But there's going to be a $3,000 package that is created by what's his name, Barry Silbert, right? So the certification will be a little bit more credible, a little bit more. These things keep sliding, man. It will be a little bit more credible compared to other certifications. The one that I took was by Cryptocurrency Consortium, Cryptocurrency Certification Consortium, right? So they call it C4. It was started by Andreas Antonopoulos. The board is Andreas Antonopoulos, Michael Perkins, and Vitalik Buterin. But that's more for creating awareness, understanding about Bitcoin network, Bitcoin transactions. So at least you have to understand Bitcoin and the blockchain first before you start pitching about cryptocurrencies. Because when you start pitching about ICOs and all that, these are all VC level stuff. I mean, look guys, these are all startup companies. They are not, like I said, they don't have much revenue. So they don't even have any revenue. And if they don't have any revenue, how are you even going to pitch it properly, right? Even if you have knowledge in stocks and shares, it's so different. It's a different ball game. You do crypto full time with consultation and stuff. Yes, I do. It's full stuff. So it's a full thing. I do consultations. I do private consultations. I provide advice to companies as well who are intending to start up in this space. That's right, valuing. Hey, Meridian. That's right, man. Valuing it is. You're right. Meridian is probably a baller himself, man. He wouldn't have known. Hey. Sorry, I don't know. It's not going anywhere, man. Just like DigiBytes. What's your thoughts on USD Tether and its market impact on crypto? Nothing. USD Tether is just basically a tool. It's just a token to use as a tool. There's no impact of it. Okay, look. It's just a financial instrument. Let's just put it that way. That reflects the US dollar. You want to hit because wait. Okay, let's just talk about trading. If you go and sell off back to fiat, that means your actual US dollars, it's going to take you some time. It's going to take you some time to get it back into the exchange, unless the exchange allows you to hold US dollars, right? And I think why exchanges actually, if you can use an exchange that allows you to hold fiat itself, that would be awesome. If the exchange doesn't have US dollars, then it allows you to only hold US dollar tether. Then you can use US dollar tether. You just US dollar tether. But US dollar tether, they purposely charge you 2 to 3% on top. I think it's the same, guys. If you go back from Bitcoin, or say from altcoin to Bitcoin to fiat, it will also cost around the same pricing from exchanging from one to another. You have to do the math. Yes, I'm taking a break. Also, I felt that because my in-laws were here, it's a good time to come together and just be with each other. Yes, you're right. Glenn, now that you mentioned, right, the CEO is actually starting. Now the CEO, right? Now the CEO is actually starting to create another product. The CEO of the CEO of Tether is actually gonna start this new project called Hyperblock, hybrid block. It's a block. It's a crypto that has a wallet come exchange. The CEO of Tether, yeah. Okay, yeah, for quantum, right, just leave it on the exchange. The swap will be done automatically. If she had a whale inflatable, I'll be dead by now, man. Like, how worried are you about Segwit? I'm not worried about Segwit, man. Look, guys, Bitcoin needs to do whatever it needs to do. Okay? If Bitcoin can't get its act together, right, people will start moving away. Right? It's great as a store of value, but if it cannot function in terms of scalability, it cannot function as a means, a medium to have exchange fast, low transactional fees, borderless, trustless, then it has failed its purpose. I am disappointed with BTC Gold. The more I think about it, how much is it going to be valued? It depends on how influential the person who forked it. How much backing in terms of influence does this person have? Okay, I have to ask the miners, because Bitcoin Gold is going to be is going to appeal to GPU miners. So the miners, please feel free to answer this question. How valuable is it going to be? I don't know, because I'm not a miner, guys. I'm going to be a proof of staker. Staker, baby. Proof of staker. Stake that shit. Check it out, man. I finally finished it. And it's a little bit small, it is float. So, what are y'all up to, man, this weekend? Is it like a Saturday or is it a Sunday for you guys? You created a bubble. Mining with GPU for BTC Gold doesn't look like it's worth it. BTC is supposed to be the limited in supply. What is the incentive to mine? Yeah, no one knows, man. I can't tell you that. I'm not a miner. Sunday 4:47 CST. Wow! Thank you for watching, man. It is now a good time to buy some cheap altcoins to stay in Bitcoin. You know, being that the end of the year, I would rather advise people to be a little bit more cautious because it's already the month of October. I would say start scaling out of your profitable positions. Scale in for projects that are going to be very awesome in 2018. For example, Quantum. For example, OMG. For example, Metal, Civic. Yeah. These projects I can very, very confidently say that are going to be big in 2018. They're not really big now, guys. Trust me. When you see Quantum moving and everything, it's just a swap that's going to happen. But what's going to be big is end of the year, November to 2018, first quarter. Sunday lunchtime. Nice, nice, nice. My father was in the mine for 40 years. He said the returns were not good. Dude, your dad doing mining and physical mining and this mining is totally different, man. You didn't even have to break a sweat. Your dad, if he was really in mining for 40 years, he was really grinding it to get the real natural resources that we have today. Sunday in Thailand. Nice. So you're 1 hour. Wait, Thailand is 1 hour behind, if I'm not wrong. Yep. Sunday early morning in the States, 2:47. I usually miss your streams, but happen to be up learning TA. Nice, Raymond. We have to grind, right? We have to learn and grind. 10x is, yeah, 10x is going to be probably very big as well. I would assume, guys, Liz, Neo are going to have lots of awesome stuff next year as well. Big, do you have any numbers that come in mind? The reason why it's going to grow big is how much community penetration do they have, and last but not least, how important are their integrations and how close are they to having enterprise solutions. Always when a corporate company needs to appeal, it needs to appeal to two markets, the corporate side or the consumer side. So obviously when I look at Quantum, they are more towards enterprise solutions. Enterprise solutions first. After enterprise solutions, then they can create platforms for third party, for small, medium-sized, a platform for people to create decentralized applications that function with their decentralized governance protocol, that can have their current, can utilize their account abstraction layer. At the same time also, you can stake. That's for the people like us who want to help build this project, right? But just don't, so you know, guys, even though when you stake and everything on a good project, it could still default. It's like, okay, it's like you buying a bond. How about that? It's like you buying a corporate bond. You don't mind, a bond is an IOU, guys. A bond is an IOU. So I buy into your corporate bond. It's providing you liquidity. In exchange, every time that there's a dividend announcement, right? There's a dividend announcement, I will get a portion of your bonds, corporate bonds are fixed. Sorry. Corporate bonds are fixed. So for example, if this is a 5-year bond or a 3-year bond, the company is willing to provide me with a semi-annual dividend. Okay, finally I remember now. Yes. So with that being said, when we are part of this ecosystem, it's not a dividend, but it's a reward. So we are staking our coins to help create the new blocks, also to help probably facilitate smart contracts being moved on the network, and it burns our tokens, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, it creates an ecosystem. But at the end of the day, whether or not this project does well, there's also a risk. No one knows, because you stake doesn't mean anything. You may earn quantum tokens, but if quantum tokens are worthless, they suddenly they are incompetent. The team becomes incompetent. They move on to some other project, or they couldn't deliver, which the likelihood is quite low. The likelihood is quite low because they are still accountable for the fact that they raised X amount for this period of during the ICO. So I think they should be able to deliver. But like I said, it's about the push, and the hardest push is always delivering the product at the end, at the last leg. That is the most scary. But when that happens, the price will usually increase, and more often than not, guys, you will still want to list on the main exchange. That means, for example, you want to have quantum shares if they're really going to be that big, right? Quantum shares that can be tradable on the stock markets, right? Then what happens to our tokens? I'm very interested. I really don't know. What will happen to the tokens? Will the tokens form its own value, have its own value? Because the traditional markets finally can invest in quantum as a business, because quantum can deliver a product that has revenue, right? So it gets very interesting. I'm very excited. I don't know, guys, because this is the first year that the cryptocurrency markets are having this kind of stuff. It'll be very interesting to see which cryptocurrency is going to list on the New York Stock Exchange. To me, the best chance would be Ethereum. The best chance would be Ethereum. Ryan made some lucky calls and got okay rich. Lucky calls? Dude, I don't do lucky, man. Lucky isn't in my dictionary. Why do you believe in quantum over Neo? I think quantum has a better team dynamics. There's a very strong team. The team dynamics is there, right? It's like when you look at Neo's team. Neo's team is a little bit smaller, but at the end of the day, I don't feel the same level of enthusiasm when it comes to this Neo compared to Quantum. How long do you think the high demand for ICOs will continue? ICOs will always be in high demand, okay, as long as, okay, there's nothing wrong with ICOs, guys. I'll be very honest with you. It's a means of fundraising, okay? It's a means of fundraising. There's nothing wrong with ICOs. It's just that, unfortunately, there have been reports on scams that these people have no intention of creating any kind of product. They're just out there to scam the public, and that's when lots of people start losing money, it makes ICO have a bad name. Okay, when you see, Jonathan, I think that's a very good question. When you have Chinese government, if they're really working with Neo, when they are seeking his expertise, they are not going to use they may use the Neo blockchain, but it's going to be privatized. They don't have to buy the Neo tokens, but unless it was written such a way that the Neo tokens serve a purpose, then okay, they have no choice but to buy it first so that they can run their infrastructure, and then after that they will privatize. So you may get some run up. Definitely, whenever there's a sealed deal, and anyway, I think the government is going to, I'm not sure whether the government is going to sign a NDA, get Ta Hongfei to sign an NDA, because it's speculative, guys. The moment if that news is actually legit and accurate, it's going to cause everyone to buy Neo and gas and whatnot, but the government will be like, in a way, in cahoots, because it used its influence to get the price of Neo and gas to go up. What's up, Dennis? Quantum seems to be rising in Bittrex. It does whatever it needs to do, because a lot of people will be buying, and then after that, what it will do is there's going to be a full quantum swap. Don't worry, man. Neo serves its purpose because it also has a very interesting function, which is you can just download the GUI wallet and leave it, and offline you still get to earn. So if it works that way, fine. That's the way the protocol works. Ryan, is life in Singapore expensive? Well, actually, I assume it is. If you had an option to move to any other country, would you move, and what country would it be? Guys, I would love to move to somewhere that has a nice countryside. Okay, the baby is crying. I would like to move to the countryside. I am still a city person at heart. I'm not sure how I'll be when I'm older. I like the fast-paced lifestyle. I have always liked the fast-paced lifestyle. I don't mind going to the countryside. Like, for example, I was in Spain last year, and we went to a farm stay. It's very nice. It was just very relaxing. But at the end of the day, I felt after about 3 days, I was starting to get a little bit bored. I don't see myself being able to be doing that all the time. Maybe when I'm older. Australia. Australia is a nice place. Europe, I might consider Europe. The southern part of Italy, southern part of France, these kind of places. Did you end up reviewing OMG yet? No, I have not reviewed OMG officially. I want to do a complete business model review of OMG. I'm really very interested to do that. Guys, I haven't had a time, guys. Trust me when I say this. I take the time to connect with you, but every time I'm always running around. Trust me when I say this. I'm always running around. It is the way it is. When you run your own business, it is the way it is. It is the way it is. It's like that. I'm not big enough that I can replace myself. Let's just put it this way. I'm not big enough yet that I can replace myself to hire a CEO or COO. I don't have that many people in terms of staff size, It's a very lean team. Move to Monaco, you won't get demotivated there. Oh, Monaco. Oh, wow. That's a nice place, right? Very expensive also.
Thank you, Daddy.
Yes, sweetie. Are we going anywhere?
No, just I'm going to sleep.
You're going to sleep. She's still sleeping now? it's very cold. That, oh, it's raining. Oh, okay, okay. Sorry. So, sweetie, we can't go and we can't go anywhere because it's raining now.
I don't see the drops.
We can try tomorrow morning, okay? Just before we check out. Okay? I'll bring you at 9 a.m. Yeah, it's raining. So it's been raining in Singapore for quite some time, guys. So there's no way that like my baby clothes have always been in the dryer. Like it doesn't even dry up fast enough. Man, it's quite crap. Yeah, I mean, guys, what's your retirement plan? Maybe I want to hear from you guys. Like, what's your retirement plan? Like, if you were to retire, like, what would it be? Like, what kind of lifestyle would you want to have? You know, would you be traveling every 3 months or so? You know, would you be traveling every 3 months or so? You know, and what kind of age would be nice? Of course, retiring at an early age is always nice, but I think it's quite unlikely because anyone who is a young individual will get bored very quickly. I have not met someone who would retire that quickly. Like say for example, they retire in their 40s. I think they are, but very few. Yeah, man. Everyone, I love the grind, man. I love the grind. I get bored. Like the moment, let's say if I was to take a break for 1 week, let's say I was take a break for 1 week, I start reading about stuff because I'll definitely go and buy some kind of book, whatever, right? Whatever that piques my interest. I'm 39 and retired. Wow, nice, man. 40s or 50s. But Dennis, if you're retired now, what is there to do? I mean, okay, if you really made a lot of money from an acquisition or M&A or something like that, or maybe your business is running by itself and the passive income is coming in, how do you stay competitive, man? Swing trades. Oh, then that means you're not retired, bro. That's active income because you have to go and do it yourself. It's not entirely, it's a hobby. Okay, cool. I mean, yes, you can invest, you can trade, you can if you want to put it that way, I could retire today if that's the case. But I'm no way I'm gonna retire, man. I can't even label myself. I thought that I would when I was having the full-time father team, but it's not going to happen. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, I will never ever really quit building relationships, networking, and always looking for something new. Yeah, so it's quite unlikely. It's really quite unlikely. But if you make money for yourself, right, I think a few $1,000 or at least a nice 5-figure salary is actually pretty awesome. That's more than most people's pay, man. How do you stay focused? The older I get, the more I seem to ADD. I think for the fact that how I stay focused in my work is the fact that I see the space being bigger than it is. I think the space is bigger than it is. It's so exciting. It's so exciting that there's so much to learn. Okay, it's the learning that makes me excited. Yes, that's the right thing to say. So it's the learning that gets me excited. Guys, trust me when I say this, I actually lose focus very quickly on certain things. Like after a while, I can't keep talking about this space. It can be quite boring, right? Whatever new concept that pops out, to me, I know that the infrastructure has to be laid out first. The ones that create the best infrastructure are going to survive. The ones that are going to be the fly-by-night projects are not going to survive. So after a while, there's really not much to talk about. You can only talk about the happy stuff, or at least what's the next potential thing. But at the end of the day, it's going to move very quickly. Yeah, retire is working because we love it, not because we need it. Whose comment is that? Bambang Susino. I think you're from Indonesia. Bambang Susino. Apa khabar? Alright, guys. Need to go and get some grub, and I think Hannah needs to take a nap. So we better not disturb her. Alright guys, have a very, very good weekend. God bless. Remember to live life with the family. Alright, and at the end of the day, whatever we choose to do, in life, make sure we love it, make sure we can continue to do it for the long term, and always make sure we build a community, we keep each other, we value add to each other, and at the same time we keep each other on par, right? We're always making sure that we stick to our family, we make sure that we focus on living life to the fullest, never ever settling for less, always setting the bar high. Alright guys, God bless and see you guys soon. And Patrick, don't forget, you are of course going to get a spot in our signals for guessing right where this t-shirt is from. Alright guys, God bless. Peace out.